So, of course, when I was 5 years old, I didn't have much knowledge about the economies and kind of stuff. So I think that being an adult gives me the chances to break free from my parents. I don't need to eat more vegetable and like more McDonald's, or maybe I could skip school and go out and spend on things I liked and my own hobbies without getting interrupted by my parents.
When I was 5 years old, I think I didn't have much thoughts about being an adult. I was just enjoying my moment as a 5-year-old and appreciating the small moments in my life. I looked forward to my Saturdays where I could watch Doraemon and Ultraman, and all I wanted to do is to be as strong as Ultraman and be able to solve problems like how Doraemon helped Nobita with his problems.
So at that time, I had a lot of things that I want to buy, but I couldn't because I didn't have my own money. So I just imagined that in the future, I want to be a person who has a lot of money in order to purchase whatever I want. So yeah, when I was a kid, I just want me to make a lot of money when I grow up.
I think that like when I was 5 years old, I didn't think a lot because I was a children, okay, and all I can think is about eating and sleeping. But for my future, I thought that I was really love plane and like airplanes in space. So I used to have a dream to becoming a flight attendant or like a pilot that can fly above the skies.
When I was 5 years old, I would see life as an adult really challenging and quite difficult to cope with. So I don't really want to become an adult.
Lúc 5 tuổi thì cho đến bây giờ mình không nhớ gì cả. Tại lúc đấy thì mình chỉ nghĩ là mình chơi đùa với các bạn và mình có những người bạn rất là dễ thương để chơi.
I would definitely wake up early and practice some yoga. That's what I usually do. But if I have a free day, then I will definitely go into nature. I would prefer a long walk or anything related to some greenery. I like to appreciate fresh air because it just calms my mind. I would be grateful for what I had, I mean the free day I had, and feel some gratitude towards my free day.
I would say that I will take a really big sleep first because like I was really tired and during this weekdays because due to the heavy workload of schoolworks. I think that like the remaining time was spend time with my families and my friends to like hang out or go to a cinema to watch news movies and films.
I would go car spotting because I really love cars when I was a child too. So I would go and grab a camera and go to some places.
I want to do the things that I would love to do, but I didn't have a chance, such as traveling alone, meeting a lot of new people. So yeah, that is also a way that I can discover my true color,
Thường là mình sẽ quay vào chính bản thân bên trong mình để mình ngẫm lại tất cả những cái sự việc đã qua này và sắp xếp cho mình những cái kế hoạch sắp tới. Hay là mình sẽ gọi điện cho người thân để hỏi thăm.
I think that there's one moment that it was I conduct a small research on like coffee in the past. So it's just a small research about like study their their oxidation and the properties of like coffees. When I come to the lab and going to conduct all of the activities, lab experiments, I just like really dive deep into it. I didn't feel tired at all, although I have like passed through a really heavy day.
Well, recently we have our AS level exams, so before that, like 1 or 2 months, I engaged with my own classmate. We make some study together sessions where I was like completely absorbed in the activities of revising and reviewing what I've learned in class because I have my peers supporting me, and the pressures of the studying environment is too huge that I can't even procrastinate.
I got carried away whenever I play sports because I was so devoted to the game, and I just want to play 100% of my ability.
it's probably a test, maybe a GCSE, just a mock test, but it's quite difficult. So I don't really know how to do the math work. I need to figure out. I need to sit there like 10 minutes to figure out the question. So yeah, it was really scary and dangerous.
Most of the time, it's when I edit math videos or when I make math lesson videos for my students. You know, sometimes it is quite difficult for students to understand a complex math problem, and it gives me that excitement when I can think of a way to solve a problem and explain that complexity in a very simple manner. I think this is where I really get lost. Like I won't see or realize where the time is actually passing by. And you know, when the student watch the video, the moment when they understand and they go like, ha, that actually makes me quite happy.
It's my brother, the most happiest person I've met. My brother really enjoy play football with me, so that's making him happy.
I think that the most happiest person I would know, I think is my family, because I think that we love each other. We support and especially my mom, because she always told me that she's really proud of me about everything that I have done in my life, and she said that she's always talk about me when like all the parents give talking about their child, and she's not embarrassed to talk about me, about achievement, and even talk about my failures.
Well, of course, everyone has their own happy moments in life, but I would think that I am the happiest person on the world right now. I have a loving families that love me, of course. I have a lot of friends that are there for me when I needed them or when they needed me. And my study is recently going well, and I have no troubles understanding any academic terms.
I actually met a lot of happy people, but one quality that I think most of them has is they are definitely not overthinkers. They have this ability where they can control their monkey mind. They have these calm thoughts in them, and they don't worry about people's judgment on themselves. And again, I think the definition depends on the character and value of a person. One person who I could think of at this moment is definitely my late grandmother.
I think the person who is the most happiest is the person who can do what they love to do, such as like if the person loves traveling, they can do jobs which are related to tourism, and if they love cooking, they could be like the chef and stuff like that.
Để mà hạnh phúc thì cái tiêu chí có vẻ rộng, nhưng mà với mình thì mình nghĩ là những người hạnh phúc là những người biết đủ.
Ikigai is a Japanese secret which is drawn in a Venn diagram, which helps us to uncover the very common question, which is why are we actually here? What role are we trying to play in this world? So it helps you to ask questions based on your talent, your passion, what the world actually needs, and your practicality towards it.
The concept of Ikigai, as far as I understand, is about journey that you build up your dreams and the goals that you need to complete in the near future. And I think it is a really good objective so that we can reflect ourselves.
Ikigai is the concept of discovering yourself, discovering your true personality in order to find a suitable career for you in the future.
So I think that Ikigai includes finding your own inner self with your passions and a profession from the passion which could earn you a living, the salaries for a living. I think Ikigai encourages you to act in your own laws or rules or like ethical boundaries that you have set out that you shouldn't be breaking. Yeah.
Theo mình biết thì Ikigai là một trong những cái khái niệm của người Nhật, và Ikigai nói về mục đích sống, quan niệm sống và lý tưởng sống của mỗi người.
I think Ikigai is like a combination of questions that when you answer it, you actually can see their overlap, and just when you see that overlap, you can actually identify your future. You can have like a better direction for your career and your life decision.